Hello, everybody. Kim McMahon here. So today we're going to talk about effectively communicating with your leadership. So in any job, effectively communicating back to your leaders on what you're doing and accomplishing is required. It's a skill that can be learned, but it needs to be focused on what your leadership should know while you are also showcasing your work. Communicating and reporting on your marketing, advocacy, and community activities is particularly challenging in some organizations because one, leadership maybe doesn't even know how marketing works, or two, they think they know how marketing works and they're not totally 100% correct about it, or three, they're expecting marketing to deliver on a specific number of something that is just frankly not achievable. Or actually, if it is achievable, it doesn't really represent how much you really have accomplished by just reporting on that one thing. So I put together 5 steps that you can take to prepare for reporting on your marketing, advocacy, and community efforts and all your activities back to your leadership. So first, understand what is important to your leader. Focus on your organizational business goals and then bringing it down a level and on the goals and KPIs that you are doing that are flowing up and helping them achieve those overall business goals. Reporting back on what you are doing to help them achieve their goals would put all of your activities in perspective of the overall business. Be concise. Leaders have so much information coming to them from all directions all day long, and being concise will help them quickly review and absorb what you provided to them. With my teams, I've started using the TLDR approach, which with a summary up top on the most important points, maybe bullets, likely bullets, that then link down to lower in the document or somewhere else in the Google slide or PowerPoint presentation that goes into more details. Use data, and everybody loves data. And if your leader says that they don't like data, you really need to be questioning that. So data that does tie back to the business outcome or feeds into the goals that tie to the business outcome is valuable. So an example is maybe you had an event and you had a certain investment at this event in terms of resources, dollars, and human type resources. So you can then create a report that says, based on your results, we had this many people join the community, we had this many leads come in, we had this many sales that we can tie back to a meeting at an event. This kind of data is super valuable to show that the activity that you did actually was driving back to the business results. Visual reporting. Present your data in charts and graphs that show your trends and progress against your goals and KPIs. And I have an example. I've kind of created it based on some other visual reporting I've done in the past that I'll have in the blog. But many of our leaders are visual. They want at a glance, actually, I shouldn't say many of our leaders are visual. Many of us are visual, and we want at a glance, are we doing what we are doing? Does it make sense? Is it driving the trend that we expect? The last one is consistent communication, and have those regular check-ins with your leadership to share your positives, your negatives, any blockers, any insights. But when you are discussing negatives or blockers, present solution options for discussion and seek that feedback and input. Nobody wants to just hear about a problem. They want to hear about the problem and some potential solutions that we can talk about and figure out how we can move forward past that potential blocker. But also through this communication, adapt your communication style to fit your leader's communication style and how they consume information. It's just going to make your life a whole lot easier if you are talking to them in a way that they want to be talked with and how they can consume that. So those are my 5. I'd love to hear, what kind of techniques are you using to communicate with your leadership and report on your results? Share with me. We'll start getting this going on social and kind of crowdsource some advice for how to manage up and share your results with your leadership. Thank you. Have a great day.